Good morning, Instagram. I want to come live to you here this morning. It's almost 11 here in Grand Rapids. As you can see, I got an awesome sleeveless hoodie on. Those of you that know me know I love hoodies. So I figured I should get these white pasty arms out in the sun a little bit this morning. So I went for a nice run. There's a zoo close to here. So you guys that have been following me for a while, you guys know that I like to exercise. The biggest reason for that is, well, I guess I can kind of go back to what one of my friends always used to say. You can either be a cupcake or a hard body. Not sure what that means, but I think a hard body works out. I don't know. I like to exercise not just for the physique part of it. Obviously, like you look good, you feel good. But for me, it's really just more of it keeps me high energy. And it's almost like when I work out, whether it's running, lifting, it almost exudes the stress out of my body and brings up and lets the good ideas kind of float up to the top where I can actually have time to think about them. And actually, I'm really concentrated on it when I'm working out for some reason. Don't know why. But I kind of want to talk real quick this morning about a couple different concepts. The first being hype versus intensity. So a lot of people with YouTube now, there's a bunch of videos, and we'll see even on Facebook, Instagram, they call it the highlight reel or whatever, which I believe is true in some cases. But, it's tough to really build intensity over hype. I can say all the right things. I can make it appear like I'm doing all the right things, but when no one's looking, what are you doing? That's more of the thing. When everyone else is sleeping, what are you up doing? And, going through school, I thought there was no way I would be getting up early, working 12-hour days, just helping people. It's fun for me. It's not like it's exhausting, but it was hard to kind of visualize that until you actually do it. And I think all that stems from intensity, as a soccer player going through my career. Intensity was a big thing. I believe that you set the tone in the first 5 minutes of the game. So for me, I was looking for a 50-50 ball, and if someone else on the other team was close to that, they were going to get crushed. And, that set the intensity that A, they're not coming through my area, and B, they're going to earn everything they get today. And I think that carries over into whatever field of business, even life, what type of person do you want to be, and you can set that tone starting in the morning. Whether it's devotions, for me, I do a little bit of both. Devotions, that's really, if I'm going to be transparent, that's kind of more of a struggle for me. So trying to find different ways to read the Bible and be engaged when I'm reading it, and then applying it to my life. I love different YouTube videos where I can find sermons, clips of sermons, with just a brief message, audios, and then kind of my ride to work is have more prayer time and really just have time to listen to worship music. Sometimes it's country, sometimes it's EDM, but just kind of get my intensity in the right spot so I can go through the day having a good day. And then last, I want to leave you guys with this. I've been working on studying boards and also been working on a paper that I'm writing up, and I came up with this formula that kind of I think really well in numbers. So this kind of cleared up a little bit of thought in my head, and the equation goes constant, so you can put whatever you want to put there, whether so let's say you want to achieve some sort of goal, let's say I want to lose 10 pounds or something, I don't know, or put on 10 pounds of muscle, whatever it is, and make something your constant. So to do that, you have to work out at least for a half hour daily. So that's your constant. That's something you can control, right? You can always cut out time to control the fact that you can do work out 30 times daily. You can control what you eat and stuff like that. But then there's also variable. So something that happens throughout the day, let's just say you get stuck at work longer, right? That's a variable. You can't control that. Something happens, someone calls, some sort of emergency happens. Those are things you can't control. So a constant plus variables equals, when you add variables in there, things that you start to think about that you can't control, you can't predict the outcome then. If you focus on what you can control, if I can, no matter what, I'm working out 30 minutes a day, or I'm reading devotions at least for 5 minutes in the morning, those are constants. Those are things that are in your control. When you start focusing on variables, you can't predict the outcome anymore. It's a little bit harder to get the end result. So that's kind of a formula I've been working with. I hope that kind of makes sense. But the main point that I'm trying to drive home is if you get constants in your life, things that are in your control no matter what, you're going to be way more successful in reaching your end goal and predicting the outcome that you want. hope this helps you. I know you guys are probably busy this Tuesday morning, but I hope you have time to watch this. If you have questions, please, I love getting feedback through the messages. All of it's been helpful. Anything that you guys want to see or that I can make better for you, or even just reaching out and saying hi if I haven't seen you in a while. I'd love to catch up. I love being engaged in a community of people trying to get better. So I hope you all have a great Tuesday, and remember, focus on the constants today. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, guys.